Howdy folks, Zelgrax here, welcome back to more Europa Universalis 4 playing as Portugal. It's 1604, and I am having to re-record this audio because my microphone didn't work last time. Yay. So, we are working on... we actually have 5 provinces with gold. We should get 5 more. I need to make a note of that. Do I have a note of that? No. Let me just make a note. We are working on no pirates in my Caribbean. We have 34 of 35. And why don't we have 35 of 35, I hear you ask? Because of the Norwegian scum, who are currently colonizing Barbados. No. This will not do. So we have a spy network against Denmark, which means that we can... Oh, we can actually just do colonialism. Great. Who would that bring in? Sweden, Norway, Oldenburg, Verdun... I just need to move this camera so I can see everything properly. There we go. It won't let me co-belligerent Oldenburg for some reason. Whatever, who cares? I don't think we can call anyone in, can we? We're not actively at war right now. I don't know why it won't. I've had this a couple of times where it won't let me co-belligerent someone for no obvious reason. It's a shame because we could take that land and defeat France or something. Just looking to see how bad our rebels are. They're not. Everything's at 0 right now. And it's mostly in that land that we haven't been able to core. So we're just going to combine up our heavy fleet here. No real benefit to taking a supply limit boost, so we're not going to. Hebridean peasants, eh? Doesn't look like the others is going to be able to take care of that, so we need to run someone over. No sense of taking the cannons. And we can just land right on them. So we did give up some land there. But we are almost able to... We can firstly yoink back the land, so that's great. We've converted 92 provinces, apparently. It's not bad. So we're about to boat bomb. There we go. Deal with those peasants. And right back to Co. Where do those 2 infantry come from? I have no idea. That's weird. Battle of Panama. That was on our way through, I think. Because we're not colonizing Panama. So we'll just reattach the cannons to the mercs there. It's looking more and more like we're just going to take that early. I think we've resisted. We'll see. Certainly there's no point in taking it before we get global trade. Even though it's only been around 4 years. So once Porto gets it, that's $77 ducats saved. Just trying to decide what makes the most sense. We do also have the ability to upgrade our great projects like the Belém Tower there. And Alhambra. And we do have a lot of vassals. So boosting up Alhambra makes a lot of sense. Not Zimbabwe. Don't do Zimbabwe. I wish you could, like, deselect somewhere. That'd be great. Right, are we going to do this war? Ooh. Ooh. Yes! Haha! War! Splendid. So, depending on how it goes, technically we could take some land up in the north there and create a new, another colonial nation. Portuguese Canada? Question mark? That feels wrong. And thanks to the wonders of access, I've clicked the wrong unit. We'll figure it out in a second. There we go. Let's march on over. Where are those heavies? Only 65. It seems so few. No, 65 is pretty good. Not bad. Jaime de Azevedo. Safe to say, we feel pretty confident going into this. 65 heavies should be able to deal with their galleys. One would think. And so we're aggressively going straight into the Shelland Bay, whatever that's called. I actually can't tell. We have a single heavy here. Oh. Le Dictateur. Alright then. We're not gonna Royal Marine Scotland, that's for sure. We want their land. Realistically, I think we dissolved that alliance. Because they're not protected by England anymore. And if they're not protected by England, then we can take that land for ourselves. Oh, just eliminated some of the Swedish fleet. Did I do that? Oh, there goes some of the Danish fleet. Oof. Just obliteration. And now we've got them well and truly under control here. What we don't have here is supply range until we take some land. Troops are on the way. It's going to take them a little bit. Brandenburg's looking pretty chunky over there. Oh, just accidentally caught some guys out there. I mean, there's no real benefit to taking this early. We still need to take we don't need to take tech yet. There's no time. So we might as well not, right? And then there's a chance some of the other ones will catch up. Although there's not much chance. They're a long way from long way from completing, so we just went ahead and popped it. And we have a new mission available. We can found an Indian trade company. Alright then. Don't mind if I do. Free trader, merchant. We have a lot of merchants already. None of that 10 ducats in Australia is being pushed forward at the moment. We're on the Great Lakes yet, so let's get there. And I'm seeing now we actually have 2 spare. I don't know how we managed that, but we have another one. So we're in Congo and the Great Lakes and Zambezi and Zanzibar. We're not in Ethiopia yet. We could always try and push there to the Gulf of Aden, but we have no power there. %90 in Zanzibar. Already in Brazil and Amazonas, and obviously Caribbean. Not yet in Panama. Could go to Panama. Yeah, there we go. Just creating more and more to push downstream into Sevilla, which we're basically turning into an end node. The way we're dominating it. We're just stopping the trade from getting beyond. And yes, to follow up on my earlier point in the previous episode regarding gold fleets, we are getting treasure fleet from Grapara, or Brazil, as it is otherwise known. Just weighing up what we want to do here, really. We're at 61% innovativeness, it's pretty good. Our access, that's in the Brazil area. That was part of the mission, we had to colonize there. Obviously not a problem to handle that. big Austria. Just looking to see, and while it's a big Austria, it doesn't have great friends. Could we? No. I was looking to see if we could win over the Ottomans, but the answer is no, unfortunately. Not going to get past that. Too many relations for Savoy there. That was a possibility for doing some shenanigans. Norway have 5 troops that they are sailing around to go somewhere and do something. Onwards to Sjælland itself. Now our ships have taken some attrition here. So the smart thing would actually be to let them get some repair ticks. I don't know how bad they are, but they're not ideal. But this Danish land is falling quite easily, it turns out. They're not really putting on much of a fight. I don't know where their men are. Presumably they're going to march through at some point. Well, let's look at what we want then. First of all, Barbados is non-negotiable. We can't get them to concede because it's not a colonial nation yet. Or it's not. I think because it's just not a thing. So we'll just take that. Wow, it costs 0 on the peace offer. Literally 0. And then, sure, why not? Let's clear up some North Atlantic islands. No one cares. Now, in the last episode, we talked about taking some land in Canada. Looking at taking Sjælland. That seems so petty. Obviously, we could take land in the Norwegian area as well, just to really let them know who's boss. We can now get innovativeness from admin tech. Trondelag. I think I'm looking to see how realistic would it be to, take somewhere like Trondelag, Dulaskagun, get down into to that copper mine there. Is this still fine? Is this still fine? This is still fine. So we could take a bite out of... do something like that, which annoyingly splits up Norway and Sweden. Sweden still have a route through with the Straits. But it means they have to go a long way around. Obviously, we would want war reps, because war reps is fun. I don't know why war reps is 13%. That's unusual. I can't explain that. There's some factor at work that I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, obviously that is a meaningless coalition. So that would be fine. But what that doesn't do, of course we have Georgia. I keep forgetting we have Georgia. I still like the idea of trying to link up Georgia to India. We can kind of work from both ends. And hopefully that'll split up some of the aggressive expansion. This is tempting because of Dulaskagun. But I think Canada's a better option. I mean, we've got some work to do still. There's some Danish troops finally. And conveniently, we've just taken Oldenburg just at the right time. Oof, game's being a bit laggy. Don't know why. So Oldenburg won out. They're spent. But there's a Danish army out here somewhere now that we can go chasing. I was about to say, where's the French army? But there's 25k there. There's 7k there. Don't get me wrong, there should be more. I think we just let that Danish army go on the grounds that we can just race them. Okay, our fleet's fine. I thought they would have taken more attrition by now. So we're just going to pop them in, get 1 tick. Aragon just declared war on Castile. That's annoying. There we go. Got the repair tick. But it looks like they're gonna escape before we can get to them. Oh, they only went to Finn. That's fine. We can easily pop them out of Finn. Let's cross over while we can to Lund. Which is no longer a fort. I feel like that's normally a fort. Is that not? Well, it should be. We have 280 days left to take the admin tech, so we can take it in January, I think, without any issue. And still get the innovativeness from it. Anyone good here? Tuscany? Savoy? Brunswick? Brunswick, not so much. Tuscany, though? Too many relations again. They do have five alliances. Boom, 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 boom. Don't do Zimbabwe. Don't you just want to grab someone and waltz? No, just me. Gotcha. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this pans out then. This is that 73? Basically, it's 66 galleys. 8 heavies against our 65 heavies. Now, I think part of the difference here is that they have so many galleys engaged. They fled that fight, but they were winning, and they would have won, I think. Their engagement, their naval engagement is so much wider than ours. We only had 15 of our 65 heavies involved. Ooh. Game is being laggy. Tropical wood in Chicago. Blow it open. Oh, where even was that? And there goes Kalmar. Up to Stockholm we go. No reason to move, just stay right there. Don't do Zimbabwe. We're even doing the ones that are costing us like 4 ducats a month because we can. Nice. Peru is giving us 100 ducats now as well. You're too kind. No, really, keep doing it. It's the appropriate level of kindness. More conversions. We are getting through these quick. I don't know that we can get anywhere there. Oh, we can. There's a route through. That seems like an odd choice. Surely go to Trondelag. Really? Finnmark? Why am I going to Finnmark? Still have plenty of time on that tech. This one ship has been restored to its former glory. Just going to move it up to Beja where it won't be forgotten. Still plenty of time on tech. You can stop checking. Danes are doing some work there in northern France. Not sweating it. The Norwegians are... That's nice. I approve of that. Good work, the Isles. There's Stockholm. I mean, at this point, we could already probably get a pretty decent peace deal. Because Denmark is all but fully occupied. We don't have Gotland or anything, but just oof, oof, oof. Smash in face. That 6K's in trouble. Oh, they can still get across. Right. Because they own both sides of the strait. Yeah. As long as you get it by January sort of 5th, I think we're fine. 4th or 5th. And we might well take Miltech at the same time. Just because. Oh, we've completed a colony in Ishinuka. Ah, finally. So, let's take tech. I don't know what happened there. Might as well take both. Get some innovativeness. Should have done that the other way around, because then military tech would have cost a little less. Oi, oi, oi. We can now establish Sunday schools, which just gives us missionary strength at the end of the game. Okay. That's fine. Now we send our colonist here. Might as well find someone to expel. There we go. Got some Moroccans there. Does that mean we can core yet? Probably not. Maybe we will be able to once we've got that colony going at least. Not got anywhere to convert now. It's a bit disappointing. Just noticed that the thing saying we can build cores is gone. Maybe that's because we just can't build cores. Yeah, let's go lend a hand. We are taking some brutal attrition now. Might as well get Oldenburg out of the war. Especially if Denmark's going to liberate their city. Oh, they have two. Interesting. War ups trade money. Wow, that's not a lot of money. They won't steer trade. It's fine. We'll just take the money and run. No sense in getting rid of the alliance with Denmark. It's actually useful. It stops Denmark getting a more powerful ally. So, when you have a situation like that, definitely better to keep powerful countries separated by leaving their lowly allies. Just splat a little force there, and then get a repair tick or two in Stockholm before we go and assist at Viborg. No rush. There we go, and then we'll have a good chance of taking it in the next one, especially if we bombard. And remember, for us, bombards are cheaper. And look, France is doing what it's been told to. It's sitting on Akershus and Trondelag. Excellent work. The Swedes are currently sitting on Stockholm. We should probably go deal with them. Ew. Oh, they've got the straits blocked. So we should at least walk to Abo and clear them out. Are we going to get there before they take Stockholm? That's the real question. Is Huma the new one? I think we're going to slap on some force march here. We got more than enough. No, stop it. Just go beat up that one little ship. Is that the Pope? Kind of looks like the Pope's fleet there. I'm assuming it's not. It's probably Riga. That makes a lot more sense. They did not get Stockholm at 28%, and as a result, they are going to die. Nope, we are going to die. We'll fancy that. Really felt like we should have won that one. I guess it was a straight crossing, right? Well, no, there's no penalty there. They have a lot more discipline. So I guess I get it. So we're heading on back to Viborg. And now they're going to get Stockholm back. Which is annoying. Don't do Zimbabwe. Oh, we can finally start doing some of those cores. About time. So, we could just peace out now. We didn't. We've lost Stockholm, and with it, a lot of war score. Good work, Capricornia. Okay, this Finnmark. Let's bring this poor army down. Probably to Stockholm. Basically. Hälsingland. I'm sorry, who did Russia just declare war on? Was it important? Probably not. Tolerance of heathens for... was that 5-15 years? Something like that? That's fine. So nowhere else we can convert right now. Excuse me. So that's fine. Fleets are getting butchered from pillar to post here. We definitely need a new general over there. And Francisco Javier something or other. Ships definitely need some recuperating, but I think we're holding them there until we get across the straits. Oh, we just lost our theologian. That's annoying. There we go, there's the warning. Our ships are taking too much attrition. Let's get them to safety. Stockholm has fallen again. Now we're at 51% war score. We can take Diplotech. We're just going to go ahead and 2 years ahead. I guess there's no rush. Don't need the colonial range. I mean, the trade depot is good. Might see if we can build any of those. Still nowhere else to convert. Need to replace our theologian with... I'm gonna take the production efficiency guy. Girl, excuse me, Beatrice. Technically Berg is an option, but not a good option. England no longer Scotland's friend. It was weird that they were friends for so long. Also, Aragon completely occupied by Castile right now. So we don't like this deal anyway. It was interesting, but I don't think that's the way forward. We do have some wiggle room. We don't need land. We don't need Scandinavian land, really. But what might be nice, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, is Canadian land. Because then we can let them keep expanding and just steal it from them later. Make them do the work. I guess we're trying to stop them from... Augsburg literally falls while I'm talking about that. But here comes France. So force limit or force limit, so it's just admin or mill, I think. Both very good. Who's coming in here? That's 6k, I think. So they're in trouble. Recall from Tuscany. We were trying to see if we could get a marriage there, but I think not. Close, actually. Surprisingly close. That's a possibility. I mean, that doesn't look good, but it's fine. We outnumber them so much. So now we're sitting on that siege. We'll take care of that. And if we can get Elfsborg, I think that'll be enough to end the war. But hey, we might as well go punch these guys in the face while we're at it. New general for one of our Merc Cubs. Oh dear, that's a land wipe. A land wipe? Stack wipe. I think I got confused because I saw Lund. Got 18,000 Swedes here who are trying to get themselves stabbed. Can't believe they're just walking right through the middle there. It's very annoying. I guess they're going to Stockholm. Nope. They're just running. They're running. I wonder how far north they're planning on going. Okay, there's Elfsborg, so we're now up to 68%. That's surely enough to get a decent... Oh, see, look, they're on Shaland. We don't want them getting Shaland back, that's for sure. Just sink some more ships. Because we can. We are going to catch out the army here in Helsingland. So I guess we could do that fight. Or we could just call it now. 73%. It's plenty. 73% is plenty. It's plenty. Ooh. Now we're talking. Nobody cares. Might as well take that one as well, eh? That's the stuff. Just eliminate Vinland completely. And of course, most importantly, that's the Isles there. With a couple of provinces in New England. Cool. Just checking for other little random islands. Excuse me. Oh dear. Other random little islands that Norway may have colonized. Nothing doing. And how do they feel about this? They feel good. We already got war reps in there. So now we can just take money. Well, that's too much. But let's walk it back now, y'all. 500 ducats this time. There we go. 389 ducats. Coalition is irrelevant. We're getting the North Atlantic Islands. We're getting all of Vinland from Norway. Most importantly, we're getting Barbados from Norway. What are you doing, man? Send the deal. Do it! Do it! Good stuff. And that is the weirdest looking Norway I've ever seen. The Portuguese North Atlantic Islands. Beg pardon? You're right, eh? That's weird. It's very weird. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, it refuses to let us grant that land to the Isles. I don't know how it could possibly be outside their coring range. It's literally one sea tile over. But we just got no pirates in my Caribbean. Huzzah! And not that you can see it, but little purple me, the me who was here before, is currently making a note of that as the episode title, which you already knew. If you're watching this video, you knew that happened. But yeah, that's a big landmark for us. There is Barbados. It's still being colonized. That's fine. It's nearly there already. 806. Venezuela already filling in nicely. And yeah, Portuguese Louisiana is well on its way too. Santo Domingo has the ability here, I'm realizing, to lay claims on Muisca and get some land in Venezuela's territory, which is very interesting and could lead to some fun things with Santo Domingo's name. We may have to experiment with that. But for now, I mean, what a war. Very good. Oh my goodness. So sorry. Wow. So much yawn. I mean, really, we just need to go fight Scotland. That's what it boils down to. If we fight Scotland, we can link that all up for the Isles. And Scotland has no one really protecting them. No one of note protecting them, I should say. France have moved their trading capital down to the Genoa node. Makes sense. Despite us trying to gobble everything up in Sevilla, some trade is getting through. You're getting a reasonable portion of it. But yeah, I mean, war with Scotland seems inevitable. I mean, they're happy to have a marriage with us, but no thank you. I think we should dissolve the alliance and insult them. Okay, well, there's the insult. That might be enough for them. There we go. They've broken their alliance with us. Perfect. We did lose our colonialism ZB against Norway. As Chewishu would say. Oh no, anyways. They already have claims in Scotland. So, any reason we shouldn't just go to war, right, meow? Let's just concentrate development in the islands there. Unfortunately, they are reformed. Not really a lot of development still from Orkney. Ooh, good grief. We have a lot of cores we can do here. That's right, because of the Portuguese Canadian lands. So here we really just want to do the cheapest ones. So that's literally what I'm doing here. We need to do those anyway. But we just want to do the cheapest 5 in that colonial region, and then ignore the rest. I don't know why we're suddenly allowed to do Yazo, but so there's 2 there that we're not doing because they'll just get absorbed by our new colonial nation when they form. So that's fine. It's ridiculous. It just can't stop yawning. But that was excellent. Very good takedown of Denmark. Religious map mode is looking interesting. Protestant reform not looking very strong, it must be said. Yeah, that's me just noticing that Castile is being swallowed probably whole. I'm confused. Something funny just happened in the other video. I don't know what it was. What have we got? 5 minutes left. So we have a lot of truces. But I guess Scotland are one of them, right? It'll be, what, a 5-year truce, I guess? In the meantime, there's land we can take in Canada. Abenaki looks ripe for plunder. We've got more land in sort of the mid-Atlantic states and Louisiana territory that we can start working at. I think I'm trying to figure out right now what to call Portuguese Canada. And honestly, I don't think I have a good name for it. Because what? I mean, what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I literally went to like Google Translate, put Canada in English, and found out that the Portuguese for Canada is Canada. Not very useful. On the plus side, boy, do we have a good domination of... Wait, what is that? Next to Muisca. I see red. It's bloody English. That's what's happening there. I was just thinking, oh, look, I've got South America basically to myself. Aside from the natives that I will eventually crush. But no. There's a presence there. What am I looking for? People who will become vassals? No. Oh, it's two people's independence I could support. That's interesting. I wonder who that is. Possibly Sweden and Norway, actually. Could well be Sweden and Norway. Or at least one or the other. And then someone else. So, I think finally it might be time to start turning our attention to India. Because as you may recall, one of the main objectives in this campaign was also Master of India, and we do have missions in the tree to encourage us towards that. Obviously, taking Hormuz would be good. It'll give us claims into the Muscat and Oman regions. Basically, just that Hormuz sort of corridor, really. That just gives us a few little bonuses. It's nothing... actually, to the end of the game... Oh, it's just Muscat. Never mind. A little bit of trade power and defensiveness isn't crazy. We also have Malacca that we can look at. Macau. Which means we need to take land off Ming. Which means we need to go to war with Ming. Not really looking forward to that. And we need to get land off Japan at some point. There's a lot ahead here. A lot of expansion out east. Malacca needs to fall. We do have a foothold there at least that we can work around. But it just means a shift of theatres, basically. Moving from the European theatre, where we've done most of our work, and the American theatre, where we've been expanding, to then focus on some of these other missions. No Pirates in My Caribbean complete now. We can start focusing on Master of India, which is a lot of work. There's a lot of India. It's multiple wars against Vijayanagar, multiple wars against Bengal and Delhi and Gujarat. It's going to take some work to get all of that. One option would be to maybe try to release Bahamanis, because I see they are not on the board right now. That's an option. Use their cores. So we'll look at that. But that'll be in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.